Do you often feel overwhelmed by life's challenges? What if there was a way to maintain your calm and positivity no matter what comes your way? Imagine a life where external circumstances don't dictate your inner peace. This is precisely what Stoicism teaches, a practical philosophy that has stood the test of time, helping people navigate life with grace and resilience. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This single sentence encapsulates the essence of Stoicism and its relevance to leading a calm and positive life. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, was founded by Zeno of Citium and later developed by figures like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Despite its ancient origins, its teachings resonate deeply in today's chaotic world. At its core, Stoicism emphasizes focusing on what you can control and accepting what you cannot. This simple yet profound principle lays the foundation for maintaining composure and optimism, even in challenging times. Life is unpredictable. There are moments of joy and moments of despair. However, what truly matters is how we respond to these moments. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control the external events of life, we can control our reactions. When faced with difficulties, rather than panicking or succumbing to negativity, Stoicism encourages us to pause, reflect, and act with reason. In our daily lives, many of us feel anxious about things beyond our control, be it the opinions of others, unforeseen circumstances, or past mistakes. This constant worry not only drains our energy, but also clouds our ability to think clearly. The first step to staying calm and positive is to distinguish between what is within our power and what is not. By redirecting our focus to the aspects we can influence, our thoughts, actions, and decisions, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress. One of the most liberating concepts in Stoicism is the idea of detachment. When we cling too tightly to outcomes, people, or possessions, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Epictetus teaches us to approach life with a sense of detachment, not because we don't care, but because we recognize that change is inevitable. For example, when you work hard on a project, do your best and take pride in the effort you've put in, but don't tie your happiness solely to the results. Whether the outcome is successful or not, your inner peace remains intact because you've done all you could. Stoicism also reminds us to embrace obstacles as opportunities. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This teaches us that every challenge we face can be transformed into a stepping stone for growth. Consider someone who loses their job unexpectedly. While the initial shock is difficult, a Stoic perspective would encourage them to view this event as a chance to explore new opportunities, develop new skills, or pursue a passion they previously didn't have time for. Challenges, when viewed through the Stoic lens, become catalysts for self-improvement. Gratitude plays a significant role in cultivating positivity. In our pursuit of more, be it material possessions, achievements, or experiences, we often overlook the blessings we already have. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, advised us to practice gratitude daily. By appreciating the present moment and the good in our lives, we shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. This simple practice fosters contentment and a sense of inner peace. To make gratitude a daily habit, consider keeping a journal where you write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. They don't have to be grand. Something as simple as a beautiful sunset or a kind word from a friend can be enough. Another powerful Stoic technique is visualization. This involves imagining the worst-case scenario of a situation and mentally preparing yourself for it. While this may sound counterintuitive, it actually reduces fear and anxiety. By confronting the worst possibilities in our minds, we realize that even the harshest outcomes are often not as catastrophic as we imagine. For instance, if you're nervous about giving a presentation, visualize the possibility of forgetting your words. How would you handle it? Perhaps you could pause, take a deep breath, and calmly pick up where you left off. This practice not only builds resilience, but also helps us approach challenges with a calmer demeanor. Equanimity, or maintaining a balanced state of mind, is a hallmark of Stoicism. Life is full of highs and lows, but a Stoic strives to remain steady amidst both triumph and tribulation. By not attaching too much importance to external achievements or setbacks, we protect ourselves from emotional turbulence. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather observing them with detachment and responding thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Forgiveness is another essential aspect of maintaining calmness and positivity. When we hold on to grudges or dwell on the wrongs others have done to us, we carry a heavy burden. Stoicism encourages us to let go of resentment and practice compassion, understanding that everyone is doing their best with the knowledge and circumstances they have. Think about a time when someone hurt you. How did holding on to that pain serve you? Likely it didn't. Forgiving doesn't mean condoning the action, but it does mean freeing yourself from the chains of anger and bitterness. One of the most practical ways to incorporate Stoicism into our daily lives is through reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to evaluate your actions and thoughts. Ask yourself questions like, did I let external events disturb my peace? Or how can I respond better to challenges tomorrow? This habit of self-examination not only strengthens our resolve, but also helps us grow into better versions of ourselves. To stay calm and positive, it's also crucial to embrace the impermanence of life. Everything we experience, both good and bad, is temporary. By recognizing this, we learn to cherish the present moment without clinging to it. This detachment allows us to experience life fully while remaining unshaken by its inevitable changes. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or becoming indifferent. It's about understanding our emotions, mastering them, and using them constructively. When anger, fear, or sadness arise, a Stoic acknowledges these feelings, analyzes their root cause, and responds in a way that aligns with reason and virtue. In today's fast-paced world, where negativity often dominates news cycles and social media, staying calm and positive can feel like an uphill battle. However, by practicing the principles of Stoicism, we can create an inner sanctuary of peace. Remember, calmness is not the absence of challenges, but the ability to face them with composure. Positivity is not blind optimism, but the choice to focus on the good, no matter how small it may seem. When we look at the lives of Stoic philosophers, we find countless examples of how they applied their teachings in real-life scenarios. Marcus Aurelius, despite being an emperor, faced immense challenges, including wars, betrayals, and personal losses. Yet his journal, Meditations, reveals a man deeply committed to staying grounded and positive. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This perspective allowed him to navigate his responsibilities with grace. The principles of Stoicism are not just for ancient philosophers or scholars. They are for everyone. A student preparing for exams, a professional facing workplace stress, or a parent juggling multiple responsibilities can all benefit from Stoic teachings. The key lies in consistent practice. Just as a musician refines their skill through regular rehearsal, we too must continually practice Stoic principles to integrate them into our lives. A Stoic approach to parenting, for instance, can be incredibly beneficial. As parents, we often feel responsible for every aspect of our children's lives. But Stoicism teaches us to focus on providing guidance, love, and a stable environment while accepting that we cannot control their actions or outcomes. Children will make mistakes, and parents will face moments of frustration. But a Stoic parent is equipped to handle these with patience, knowing that their child's growth is a journey, not something to be forced or rushed. Even in the digital age, where distractions are plentiful and stress is constant, Stoicism provides tools for mental clarity. Modern life presents us with numerous stimuli that can lead to overstimulation, be it social media, constant notifications, or an overload of information. Stoicism advocates for periods of mental solitude and reflection, where we disconnect from external noise and focus on our internal well-being. By practicing mindfulness and taking time for ourselves, We prevent external factors from disturbing our inner peace. Likewise, Stoicism encourages us to be intentional about how we spend our time and energy. The distractions and stresses of modern life often lead us to waste our time on trivial matters. A Stoic way of life involves prioritizing what is truly important, whether it's our relationships, personal growth, or work that aligns with our values. By directing our energy towards things that matter, we find a deeper sense of fulfillment and tranquility. In Stoicism, even negative emotions like anger and frustration can be viewed as opportunities for growth. Instead of bottling up these emotions or letting them control us, we are taught to examine their origins, challenge their validity, and take constructive actions to address them. The Stoic philosophy doesn't reject emotions. It helps us manage and transform them into productive force. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon for more videos on philosophy and self-improvement. And hey, share this video with someone who might need a little calm in their chaos. Until next time, stay strong and stay stoic.